Okay, I've been staring at this article for a few minutes and I think it's time I just kind of read it to you guys and talk about it. So let's get into this different video than normal, but interesting to me and confusing and stupid. But we'll get to why that is in a few minutes. Welcome back to my channel. My name is Melanie Tana. I love to talk about stories of all kinds in all different forms. I have been immersed in the Wheel of Time for the last few years. I just started book 14, which is the final book of the series, and I think I'm a fan. While watching Daniel Green's Fantasy News video today, this article was called to my attention about this AI Wheel of Time entertainment platform thing. I don't even fully understand what it is, which is why we're going to read the article together. But I just want to give a shout out to, of course, Daniel Green, who knows and loves the Wheel of Time very deeply and is understandably protective over the source material and the things that are made from it. And he did a great job of covering that, so I'll link that video down below. But I want to give my own reaction to it because I haven't gotten into it very deeply and I just want to address it and talk about what it is. Daniel read from the Business Wire article about it, but I will be looking at VentureBeat to see what my thoughts are and what the heck this is, because it's strange and I'm gonna need my glasses for this one. Okay. This is so funny. The way they're announcing it, it's like it's the hottest thing. It's really not. It sounds kind of lame. But there's already, issues with how AI is being included in work and in creativity in a way that is unfair and lacking humanity, obviously. But like it's been a point for me to be concerned of what am I partaking in? What are source materials being used for? Are people having their art stolen for AI? And yes, they are. That's a real thing. So be cautious of using AI, especially when you could hire someone to do that job, or when it's a non-essential thing to exist in the first place, like this platform. So this article by VentureBeat.com, these aren't major publications, not even major media publications, just Business Wire and VentureBeat. So bear with me, I'm just gonna read it out loud a little bit here and there. See what it says, shall we? In a groundbreaking collaboration, iWatt Productions and AI software firm Disruptive, the I's in Disruptive are number ones, so that's super clever. Anyway, Disruptive and iWatt Productions are creating True Source, a venture aimed at launching an AI-based large language model based on Robert Jordan's renowned The Wheel of Time series. The AI service, branded as the One Power, aims to immerse fans in an AI chat service that has an encyclopedic knowledge of the Wheel of Time across various media formats, including books, television, movies, video games, and location-based entertainment. This partnership signals a shift in how audiences interact with their favorite franchises. Okay. Disruptive's commitment to ethical AI application aligns seamlessly with iWatt Productions' vision of transforming the Wheel of Time into an immersive, interactive, and personalized experience. iWatt Productions is the company that owns the franchise for the Wheel of Time. But okay, so far, if I was to ask you, what is this product? How would you label this thing? Would you be able to tell me what they're even making? Like what this is? What's going on? Because already I feel like I'm watching a PowerPoint presentation from some silly goose. I want to use nicer language, but I think this is stupid. Who wants you to be really invested in the hype of their thing purely because there's slight hype around Wheel of Time because of the show, that they're making this AI-based nonsense. But I get the feeling that I'm being sold something that doesn't exist, that not because they're lying about what it is, but because they're not even so sure what it is. Like an encyclopedic knowledge, but like just for the Wheel of Time. And I almost feel like I'm being sold entertainment, what do they call it? An Entertainment 720 from Parks and Recreation, where nothing is going on and I'm not going to get anything out of this. They go on to say, it's an interactive AI that is refined on the Wheel of Time franchise, said Nathaniel Hunter, CEO of Disruptive, in an interview with GamesBeat. The technology is becoming essentially the arbiter of information for the entire franchise, the Wheel of Time, from the consumer level as well as the B2B. Okay. That is, this large language model for the Wheel of Time will be useful for franchise directors, producers, screenwriters, and other creators that are asking questions about this massive IP. I'm in physical pain, and they need to get, I mean, I can see less, I can't see as well, but it's like an emotional removing of my glasses. And they need to get an arbitration back from not an individual, but an AI system. If they're going to do something that changes the canon, this AI service will be able to communicate with them about the canon. Can the AI conceive the emotional arcs and foundations for these characters? Can an AI analyze their own perspective of what a character is going through and the parallels and the metaphors and the foils and the themes? Is the AI going to get any of those perspectives if it can offer those perspectives from its own self and from its own knowledge of the IP, or is it going to get those perspectives from people who talk about the Wheel of Time and present their own ideas? Is it going to be original and helpful at all? Okay. Having participated in this fandom thus far, I can tell you guys without a doubt, and some of you guys are the people I'm talking about, if you want an encyclopedic knowledge, or access to encyclopedic knowledge of the Wheel of Time, A, read the gosh darn books, first of all. Let's just start there. And also, you can't remember everything. I've read the books, there are things I have obviously missed, but if I wanted to know what something meant, hi Bones. Bones wants to partake in this experience and check on me because I'm feeling passionate. And Mom took her glasses off. Huh, is that why? Anyway, but if I wanted to have the full encyclopedic knowledge, I would go to a person, because some of these fans... He's so distracting for me and hopefully all of us. Hi, buddy. Oh, no? Okay. But the fans know. There are fans who have that encyclopedic knowledge. These directors and producers and creatives surrounding the Wheel of Time have their own understanding. They have each other. Get on Reddit. Use the wiki fandom pages if you want to know more. There are so many places you can go where real people have already presented their thoughts on it. That's going to produce this human story better. Okay, Anyway, we're gonna continue. They go on later to say that the One Power, this service AI thing, will give rise to a new generation of products and services that will reshape the industry, setting the stage for a future where AI is seamlessly integrated into all facets of the entertainment experience? That is not the goal. That should not be the goal. No. Why aren't robots doing my boring job? I can be an encyclopedia. I can do that. This is poo-poo. Oh, the glasses are sideways now. We're just taking them off. They're just going up here. Setting the stage for a future where AI is seamlessly integrated into all facets of the entertainment experience. No. Seamless integration of AI is the nightmare of art. And while I am getting worked up about the concept of AI, I also have to note how stupid this is going to be. How unenjoyable and unhelpful it is. Like, I can guarantee you it will make no dollars. It's just, they're like, you guys should be excited about this. But I'm like, I'm not. And I'm not even a big old fan of the Wheel of Time. If some of you are excited about this, I'd love to hear why, because I personally don't understand why one would be. But I'd love to know. It's so weird, you know? They go on to say that the first manifestation of the One Power is the Guide, a personal digital companion offering a gateway to a comprehensive AI-powered database covering the entire Wheel of Time universe. That is a horrible sentence. This LLM will use conversational voice, so it will be able to tell fans of the book series how to pronounce the names in the lore. I can tell you already, the fans in my comments already know how to pronounce those names, because Robert Jordan was pretty clear on it. But also, is it going to be right? Here's my question. Do you guys think it's honestly going to be correct and actually have the knowledge and be able to answer truthfully? Because I know the moment that it's released, real, true, hardcore rereader fans who are on like an annual practice of reading the Wheel of Time are going to be able to find the flaws in this system. And that's why we have each other, you know? The Wheel of Time community knows the story and will make the stories. That's kind of the point of the Wheel of Time. It's kind of about the interactions of the characters, and for us, it's about the interactions of the fans. There is not a one power that can give us all the information and be totally correct. I would not trust this service. And they're like, well, we have the rights to this, but it doesn't mean that you respect it. Plenty of companies purchase and own the rights to IP that they don't give a crap about. One of the iWatt guys says that AI is the next kind of big thing here. Horrible sentence. And so we have the opportunity to take a big brand and a content around the world and make sure that we understand the business model based on history and based on forward-looking, how we can integrate technology to create unique experiences. It is a great partnership from that standpoint. This doesn't even make any sense. They're like, it's great because it is, because integration and like technology and like the next big thing. That's stupid. This doesn't even sound like anything. It doesn't sound like it's saying anything. Nothing is happening. The CEO of Disruptive, Nathaniel Hunter, it says he emphasized that the One Power would intensify emotional ties, bringing stories and characters dynamically interactive and deeply personal. One of the iWatt people goes on to say, when you're sitting in a writer's room with 10 different writers for television, or you're developing a project from the Wheel of Time canon, there are a lot of great writers and directors who aren't familiar with the canon. I know, that's the problem. This technology allows them to find out anything about the Wheel of Time that they want, without having to pay people who actually know anything. Because what would this world be without trying to avoid paying people for better, more authentic work? And then it says that those writers will know right away if they have violated the canon with one of their spin-off stories. So I think they're trying to appeal to the masses of us who can pick at every deviation from the lore of the Wheel of Time or from the themes, and they know we don't like it, and they're saying, well, we're going to correct all that. Pay several someones to tell you what is up. There are scholarly level, obsessed and trained people with the Wheel of Time who know their stuff. Ask them. There are also a lot of photos being used in this article that look AI created, are artistic, and are also, no one is cited. No one is given credit for this art. And some of it looks cool, but some of it is too big. I'm trying to see if any of this looks like anything. Some of this could be a reference. But what is this? Like, I get it, but at the same time, if it's owned by someone, great, it's beautiful, but then credit them. And if it's not owned by someone, then bad. Don't use AI for art. Pay someone to do art, dummies. Pay someone to do art, dummies. Pay artists, you dum-dums. That's my motto of the week, boys. It says the user-generated content can help fans enhance a part of the series that the canon doesn't cover, so they can feel like they're influencing the storyline and collaborating with the IP holder in fashioning something new. Selvage, one of the IWAP people, said he doesn't see this as a threat and any challenging issues will be dealt with as they come up. I'm sure they will, such as shutting this nonsense down. They will have gaming experiences. There's another piece of art following it that looks similar to the old one, but different. Is it AI or did someone make this? What is that? I'm not sharing it with you guys. You can look it up if you want, but I'm not. This final quote is funny. Having a direct relationship with the customer is the most powerful thing you can have. Replace relationship with financial interaction. From a marketing standpoint, it's great to have a successful television series on Amazon in 220 countries. But we as a brand, we really don't know the customer directly. This will give us the opportunity to drive all of the fans to one place and an official place. A place where we will not pay anyone anything and we will steal ideas and work. I'm annoyed. This video has gone longer than I thought, so I should wrap it up. But basically, it just sounds silly. It just sounds like we're doing this exciting entertainment service. Aren't you guys excited? And I just feel like a bunch of boomers are like, we're using the robot. It's not gonna hurt you. And then all of us, creatives and artists, are looking at it like, yeah, it is. It's also going to wreck your adaptations. It is not going to help in the way that you think it is. I'm sorry. That's just fact. I think. If it does well, I'd love to know why, but I'm not going to help it do well. I'm not going to participate in that. Anyway, I look very washed out in this video. Sorry, I wasn't really paying attention to my face because I was flabbergasted. But I have a headache now, so I'm going to go deal with my emotions about it, and I'll see you guys another time. But please let me know your thoughts down below, because I'm kind of confused as to what's going on and what we should expect moving forward with stuff like this. It's just silly. Make your own art, pay people for their work, and don't be lazy. And I'm sure this will bite you in the butt, or at best make you no money and you just stop with this AI endeavor. With disruptive. With 2 1s in it. Because that makes sense. Have a great rest of your day, y'all. And just remember, AI isn't robots taking over. It's rich people not paying creators and artists. So, it's not robots we can't trust. It's people who don't want to pay other people. And that's fact. Anyway, I will see you guys another time with another video. Bye.